Right. See, in the last session, we discussed clearly about the range-based programs. And today we are going to discuss about the while loop programs as well as digit-based programs. I already told you that menu-driven programs are very, very important before going to start data structures and algorithms concept, right? See here, now I'm taking while loop. Sir, why we are using while loop? That is also clearly I explained. When we know the number of iterations, we go with the for loop concept. We go with the for loop concept. But when we don't know how many times you have to repeat the loop, we must use a while loop. If you see one simple example, then you will understand. Sir, I'm writing the code. I want to read import java.util.scanner because I'm reading using the scanner equals to new scanner of system.in. If you are the .NET student, just console.readline. I want to read one number or two numbers. Two numbers I want to read. Enter two numbers. These are common, right? Please don't worry about this one. Main logic you need to concentrate. I have to read two numbers from the user. How can we read? Using the scanner class. Simply that scan dot next integer. Next integer. That is the first number we collect. Next one, int b is equals to scan dot next integer is the second number. Two numbers I have read. Two numbers. Then we are adding both int c equals to a plus b and just printing. Sir, how many times this code gets executed? How many times this code gets executed? Only one time the code gets executed. When you run, it will repeat. It will repeat. Just wait. It starts. So here it is taking that first value. Next it is taking that second value. Suppose 10, 20, giving that output is a 30. Here the code is executing only one time. No, sir. I want to execute this code. Suppose 4 times or 5 times I want to execute. Then simply what we will do? For loop we are using. For loop. First one, the code executes one time. Code execute one time. This code execute one time. Next. Sir, I want to execute this code. Suppose 3 times. I know the number of times. For loop I equals to 1. I less than or equals to 3. Not y so many times. I plus plus. I plus plus. Like this. Now whenever I'm executing this, compile and run. Sir, how many times? 3 times the code execute. First 5 and 6 I'm passing. Next 2 and 4 I'm passing. Next 8 and 9 I'm passing. Look at the code. When we know exactly how many times you need to repeat the loop, then we can go with the for loop. We can go with the for loop is a second one. Sir, I don't know how many times I need to repeat the loop. Just like ATM transaction. In ATM transaction, what will happen? So first, right? It will let us continue to do one transaction first. But as soon as the transaction completed, simply what it will do? Simply what it will do? It is saying that, do you want to continue for one more transaction? The same thing. Sir, how many times? How you guarantee? So while condition is true. So once it is completed, then it will ask system.out.println, do you want to continue? Say yes or no, Y or N. Just one character I'm taking. How to read the single character? Same scan dot next dot char at of 0. Zeroth location character it will read. It's a simple thing. Suppose if you don't know how to work with the scanner, just you need to type in YouTube scanner class Amirpet Technologies or scanner class console.readline. You will get all these. Okay, now. So then you can see that. I'll share the videos also better. I'll upload the videos into that one. Then you will get clarity more. Scan.next. It is reading the character. Look at this. Do you want to continue? If they give yes, we need to continue. If they give no, we need to stop. So if the character equals to n, no, then simply stop means what? Break. Just break. It will stop automatically. Continuously we are executing this loop. Sir, suppose if I'm not writing this infinite times, this loop will repeat. There is no stop for this loop. There is no stop for this loop. Continuously execute. Look at this. Just compile and run. Enter two numbers. Enter two numbers. For example, I'm giving 2 and 3. Sum is a 5. Now it is asking you, do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. When you are giving y, look at this, y equals to n, condition false. So break statement will not execute. Then again loop will repeat. I'm giving 23, 63. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Giving 8 and 5. Do you want to continue? No, I don't want to continue hereafter. Then no equals to no, n equals to n, condition fail. It will terminate. It will terminate. This is the simple way. Is the simple way of reading the input and continue. See, when to use which one is very, very important while understanding the logics. Sir, I want to repeat only one time. Just write normally one time the logic. Sir, I want to repeat multiple times, but I know the number exactly. Yes. Then go with the second one. For loop you have to choose. For loop. Sir, I don't know how many times I need to repeat the loop. Right? Until user want to exit, then I need to continue. Is the third one. Is the third one. That is the way. Okay. Now the next one is multiple programs you practice like this only. Sir, for example, I just want to read one number. Check the number is even number or not. Write the logic. First, reading the number. Then checking if the number is divisible with 2. Yes, it is even number. Is a even number. Else, it is not even number. Is not even number. Like this. Remaining is the same. So first, it will ask you to enter the number. along with the execution. I'll explain. Along with execution. See, look at this. Enter number. Suppose 13 I'm entering. Is taking that 13. And using this if else, we are checking this number is even number or not. It will print not even. Again, it is asking, do you want to continue? No, I don't want to continue. Then it will stop. See, another way. Sir, do you want to stop? Do you want to stop? Reverse. Do you want to continue or do you want to stop? Yes, I want to stop. If CH is equal to Y, then break. Y. Then execution. Just compile it and run it. Now look at this. Same 12. If I give no, it will continue. 45. If I give yes, because see the question completely changed. Do you want to continue means what? To continue, you should give yes. To stop, you should give no. Now, do you want to stop means what? To stop, you should give yes. To continue, you should give no. See, Y means now stop. Okay. See, coding is based on completely programmer mindset. So here two ways are there. All the two ways I have shown. All the multiple examples. Here I explained only two. Na? Multiple you practice in this way so that this format will come easily to you. Next one, suppose enter number. I just want to enter table number. I want to display the table for this one. You know that for loop concept. For int I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus, I plus plus. Here it is printing first that number multiplied with I equals to n into I. This formatting I explained already. Now whenever I'm executing this code, enter table number 7, seventh table. Do you want to stop? No, I don't want to stop. Enter 13th table, printing. Do you want to stop? Yes, I want to stop. See, depends on requirement. Depends on requirement. See here what we are doing. In the first program, what we did. In the first program, we have written only, I'll just copy here, no problem. Right. I'll show you. Right. See, what we did in the first program, inside the while loop, we are just writing normal set of statements. Just normal set of statements we have written, adding two numbers. In the second case, if else block we have written. In the third case, for loop we have written. So most of the students will get confused. Sir, can I write for loop inside the while loop? Sir, can I write while loop inside the for loop? No such type of concepts. Just remove all these things from your mind. In your mind, only the logic should come. Okay, if it is adding two numbers, sir, okay, take the two numbers, add them and print them. Suppose, sir, I just want to check the number is even or not. Yes, if else is required. You have to write if else. And next here it is, sir, printing the table. Loop is required. Yes, you can write loop inside the loop. That is our requirement. Okay. Inside the if block, you can write the loop. All the things you need to write. Today, I'll give you one question. So based on that, you will get the clarity. How to write, where to write, everything. Okay. After this, in this segment, one example, one important one here we are writing first while true. Yes, again condition is true. condition is true. Here system.out.println, one is for adding two numbers. System.out.println, two is for subtract. System.out.println, three is for multiply. System.out.println, four is for exit. Suppose I'm giving like this. Suppose I'm giving like this. Next one is next one. Here, now I'm reading. What is your choice? System.out.print. Enter your choice. Enter your choice. Int n is equals to, or choice is equals to, scan dot next int. Choice means what? They may give 1, they may give 2, they may give 3, or they may give 4. That is. So we are asking if choice is equals to 1. If choice is equals to 1. Simply here, that is for adding, na? So we should ask, enter two numbers. Enter two numbers. That is simply reading the first number, reading the first number, reading the second number, and printing. Sum is just A plus B printing. Like this. Sir, else if choice is equals to 2, then if choice is equals to 2, then same story is a subtraction. Subtraction means what? Subtraction means what? It's A minus B. A minus B is a difference. Difference is a difference, is a second one. Now look at the third one. Look at the third one. If choice is equals to 3. If choice is equals to 3. Same, enter the three numbers that you will multiply. Multiply means what? Is a product. Product you need to specify. Three choices I have written. Suppose if they enter 4. 4 is for exit. Else if the choice is equals to 4, exit means what? Just break the loop. But before break the loop, just give one message. Just give one message. Here it is. Just exit or end of the program. End of the program, just break it. Sir, chances they can enter other than 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Chances they can enter other than 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply last else block. Last else block. You need to specify. You need to specify invalid choice. Is what? Invalid choice. This one. Invalid choice. Now you are executing the code. Now you are executing the code. Continuously will repeat. And this process is important because when you write stack programs, push item into the stack, pop item from the stack, Write what is the peak element, display the stack elements. All these are continuously we are doing, called menu driven programs only. Like a these kind of these kind of programs only. That is, suppose 1, 10, 20. Again it is repeating. Again 1, 5, 6. Suppose 2, 6 and 4. 6 minus 4 is a 2. Suppose 3, 5 and 6 is a 30. Suppose if you give 9, no such choice is a invalid choice, and 4 is for exit. That is. See, today my requirement is that you have to fulfill now. You have to fulfill. Hope you understood this one. Hope you understood this one. These many things you need to complete now. Sir, what are those? First one, add only. Add only. This is simple one, add. Second one is a even or not. This is if else. If else. Third one is display table. Display table. This is for loop. This is for loop. Next one is a alphabet, easy one, symbol or not. Check the character is a symbol or not. Is using character. Fifth one, biggest of 3 numbers. Biggest of 3 numbers. Next, sixth one, perfect number or not. Next one, seventh one, primes in the given range. Given range means what? You have to take 2 numbers. Add means take 2 numbers and add them. Read one integer, check even or not. Read one number, display the table using for loop. Read the character and check symbol or not using if else. Read 3 numbers, find the biggest or not. Read one number, perfect or not. Read 2 numbers, lower range and upper range. Suppose if they give 10 to 1000 or 10 to 100, between 10 to 100, prime numbers you have to display. All these things continuously. Nothing but if, else, if, else, if, else, if, else, if, else. Finally, that eighth one is a exit.